Hello everyone, Rommie Lee back again with another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, where to start off? I don't even know where to begin. So, I I'm not sure if I could really make Animal Crossing videos because at the point I'm at right now, I'm basically just waiting to pay stuff off. So, I don't know how engaging of a video I can make of them. But it still makes me sad because Animal Crossing has been very helpful to me. But where we last left off, well, a lot of crazy stuff went down. Um, I don't know what's going on with Nia, but my my month of Vegas Pro ended until I could get some more money to get it again. So I guess we could kind of review the pros and cons of it. I did like finally being able to, do some funny edits. Even though I was testing the waters and didn't get too crazy. Uh, on the downside, some games didn't mesh well with some of the color change features. Like Animal Crossing looked a bit too saturated. Uh, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Resident Evil looked nice, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 just like didn't jive with it at all. Sorry, there was cat hair on my controller. Um, and a lot of the videos looked kind of blurry because obviously when they render, it compresses the files. So I don't know. It has its things I like and things I don't like about it. But without further ado, let's continue our journey. Dorara, hear the news. Friends wanted to go to Tantal. Finally. Uh-oh. Is there anything we need to stay for? Let's go. Actually, ship captain was Indoline, and go into deep mourning for Lady Fan. Then was nobody left to steer ship. And so, Dorara gets selected to replace. Dorara never go there before, so will have to work hard to make trip success. Dorara not worry, though. With Prince of Tantal on board, getting it should be a piece of pollen cake. Let's hope. My ear's still a bit sensitive. Oh, I'll be quiet.
Say, chum, which one do you fancy? Pyra or Mithra?
Zeke. You can't just ask someone... Anyway, they're the same person. I've never really thought of them separately.
Are you serious? But they're like totally different characters. Like, Mithra is jolly intense. And Pyra is just totally mellow, or, I don't know, what's the opposite of pushy?
On the outside, maybe. But Pyra's got a lot of backbone, too. She can be pretty stubborn.
You seem to understand them pretty deeply. Well, I suppose you are their driver.
Hey,
Yeah?
you're a prince from Tantal, aren't you, Zeke? Why were you in the Praetorian?
I mean, you can't just ask someone.
Oh, his old man kicked him out.
Oi! No, bad blade, bad. How long have you been standing there?
From about... Which one do you fancy?
Which one do you That's the whole conversation.
As I was saying, my prince got disowned by his father. He spent all his time traveling the world for fun, instead of attending to his studies. Then bye!
It wasn't for fun. I was learning all about, society and international relations.
International relations, that what you call it?
Oi, can it you? What are you doing anyway? Dissing your own driver.
You guys crack me up.
I love him, really.
Oh. Anyway, he sounds tough. Zeke's dad, I mean.
Tantal is an isolationist society. Crossing its borders without leave is strictly forbidden. It's been that way for ages now.
Oh.
But you've seen how my prince here is. Couldn't stop himself leaving a few times. so he got chewed out and disowned. Back when he was 15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Then the praetor himself found him half dead on the ground one day and took him in. He made up that special envoy stuff.
And that's how you ended up in Indol. It all makes sense now. Oh, but wait. Is it safe for you to go back to Tantal then?
This time we've got official business from the Praetorium. It'll be fine, probably. Besides,
Yeah?
Tantal is too ignorant of the outside world. It needs a wake-up call.
Sire, we have reached the designated coordinates. Please.
Right! Ready?
You betcha!
Huh?
Shut up and sit down, chum. This'll be great!
Pandoria's great. I've said it once and I'll say it again.
My lord, Genbu has begun surfacing.
I am aware. It's Pandoria.
Then the prince...
Yes.
We have received reports that he made contact with the Aegis in Indol.
So after 500 years, he makes his move. Praetor Amalthus.
My lord?
We must act to protect our days of peace, even if they are a dream that cannot last.
Suspicious.
Whoa. It's just like a bigger version of Turtus.
It's called Genbu. It's the same, like, Titan type as Uriah. Normally, it's submerged in the Cloud Sea.
Even in early fall, it can get pretty cold inside Tantal. Mind you don't freeze.
I really can't stand the cold.
I can provide my own warmth. You can stay close to me if you like.
Me as well.
You guys are pretty handy to have around.
Well, it is our trademark, right?
Essentially.
Foya.
Aren't you going to be cold like that, Shellhead?
I'm used to it. I'll be dandy.
He's naturally dense. It's good insulation.
Oh, makes sense.
Stop encouraging her, gang
That
of
explains a
bullies.
lot, Pandoria. It looks like we got a lot of cutscenes again. I'm still trying to get used to fighting the way I used to. Jeez. Farby Rare Blades was so detrimental. Well, this place is pretty cool looking. Well, everyone, we have arrived to the Kingdom of Tantal. I hope things go okay. Oh! Yeah, I was wondering when I'd get to, like, really start getting into, what's the word? Like upgrading Poppy and Poppy QT. From what I read, it doesn't really take off until you get the third Poppy. Which I know seems like spoilers, but it makes sense that he'd eventually get 3 of them. Oh, that's kind of the magic number here. Wow, never thought we'd see snow areas. Well, with new areas comes new resources, so yeah, maybe we'll start getting decent upgrades. But I guess I'll see you all when something happens, so hang tight. Oh, cutscene.
Hey, Nia,
The
do you, mind?
Come on, it's not so bad. You're just so warm. I can't help it.
It's a function of what's known as infrared radiation.
Gramps knows everything.
I'm not your personal heater, you know?
My lady, if you desire warmth, why not take some from me? Miss Pyra seems to be in some distress.
No way. Your fur's all stiff and spiky with a cold. It'd be murder on my sensitive skin.
But, my lady...
Hey, is it just me, or are the ether lines really dim?
What is meaning of ether lines?
You know, those things. The glowing threads that run inside a titan.
That is the glow of pure ether coursing through the Titan's body. You can compare it to the bloodstream of a human. You've got good eyes. Genbu has pretty bad circulation compared to other Titans. They say it's why we have a cold climate and awful crops.
So it's cold-blooded.
Call it what you like.
Oh dear. Wait, you're only 39. I have nothing to fear from you. That was definitely one of the top scenes for Nia. That was just funny. But I guess I'll see when we get there. Alright everybody, I'm back. I tried finding some cool shots for the thumbnail, so hopefully that pans out. Yeah, let's progress the story, shall we? I know I've been waiting. Hi guys.
Oh my. This is the very picture of the ancient civilizations I've read about.
It's a pretty classic look. You know the old land of Torna? They had a proud and noble civilization, rivaled only by Judicium at the time. But, whereas Judicium were the masters of biological arts, Tornans knew all there was to know about engineering. The proud blood of Torna runs in the veins of us Tantalese. As there are people to pass it on to, civilization will endure. Knowledge is inherited, much like life itself.
Nice quote. You should write that down.
Thank you. It's not that simple, though.
Huh?
You'll see.
You wouldn't think Zeke comes from such a rigid, like, traditionalist kingdom, seeing how he is.
And arrived.
This should be quite the contrast. We'll see momentarily. Oh, I wonder if we'll get nice new upgrades here. Cutscenes, cutscenes, cutscenes. It's gonna be one of those episodes.
Whoa. That's a pretty lively market.
It's the black market.
Black market.
Tantal is so cold. there's precious little in the way of local produce to sell. Just look. All the regular shops are shuttered.
You're right. They're mostly empty.
Instead, folks pay ungodly prices for produce that's been smuggled in from other nations. And since it's the only thing keeping people from actually starving, the bigwigs just turn a blind eye.
So most of the agricultural production is wasted just surviving, and the country grows weak.
Exactly.
So even the wisdom of a proud ancient civilization cannot solve all problems.
Ancient civilization sounds good and all, but basically, this place is a giant museum with no tourists. That's not going to feed anyone.
Perhaps it's a problem we can solve. Oh hey, new merc missions. Because you know us, everybody. It's our mission, well, our side mission in this game, to help the different civilizations start thriving. I got some side quests we could pick up. I know when I walked in, I saw a thing for weapons. Ah. Here we go. Hope you got something good. Ah, I see some people share Zeke's sentiment. Oh, no, that's not good to hear. Well, now, hold on. These don't seem behind at all. These seem quite good, actually. Ooh. Anything to up Mithra's crit rate is fine in my book. So, let's see. 445. This is clearly the best one. Well, alright. Well, let's buy 5 of those. Now things are looking good. Let's buy some of those. May as well, you know. Hey look, we're already developing them. Isn't that nice? So, I'm trying to keep a gate on my team. I pressed the wrong button. I was reading a guide that said her damage is actually really good for Rex. So that's my setup for now. But I'll see who could use upgrades, and then I'll meet you all back here. Alright everyone, I'm back. Everyone's pretty much souped up now. Ooh, I wonder if they have any decent... Well, we should probably buy what we can. Oh, one of the cats is acting up. At some point, I'm going to have to think about what to do with Zeke and Morag. She can't use her brother's core yet. So yeah, that should be an interesting thing to get through. But enough about that. We have a story to continue. I'll grab all... Purdy, stop it. Oh, this cat. I'll worry about all side quests and stuff after the videos. As is my rule of thumb. Oh, jeez.
We have been expecting you, Your Highness.
Yeah. Good to see ya. Is the old man inside?
Indeed. He has been eagerly awaiting your return.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. Our moos'll fly before that man welcomes me home. No need to coddle me, mate.
Apologies.
Any case, seems he knows we're coming. That'll save time.
could it be?
Are you all right?
Yes. Tora?
Don't speak to him. Don't lower yourself.
But why? It's true. I'll be able to produce own reserves of ether energy, but...
I'll explain later. For now, just do as I ask.
Yes, ma'am.
All right then. Leave it to Tora.
Morag seems to have an idea. Oh dear.
The Aegis, I presume.
Guards. My lady.
I always wonder what Morag looked like without her hat.
No idea. Stop this at once. Dad!
You want to go? Oh, okay, never mind.
Pyra! Let it go! Pyra! Pyra!
Boy, you do not want to
Stop
piss
this
me off.
madness! What's going on? Rex and his lot haven't done anything!
We cannot afford to wait until they do, Zeke. The world must not be allowed to burn. The Aegis must be destroyed.
Oh, no you don't. Dromac, let's get Rex out of there.
Roger.
Yeah, you've got him, Nia. Uh-oh.
The ether energy.
My lady.
Please do not resist. My goal is only to destroy the Aegis. I have no wish to take your lives also.
King Eulogimenos, I stand before you as a special envoy of Morardain. The Emperor sent me here himself. Do you realize what you are doing?
Now
I
that's
am
a
quite
thumbnail.
aware and prepared to face the consequences.
Prepared?
Oh, I'm mad now. You do not hurt Pyra. And by extension, Mithra.
Why? Why do you have to bump Pyra off?
I see you still speak like a commoner.
What's that got to do with anything? Don't change the subject.
What if I told you I act for justice?
What are you trying to say?
You could say, I'm doing this for Ulrist.
Say what now?
Follow me.
I don't like this one bit. Oh, jeez.
This is...
This is the legacy of our royal line.
You can't be serious. Why? Father, why?
It appears the flow of ether energy is being blocked off.
Damn it! While we're doing this, Pyra is... We have to do something.
There is no point, Rex. You're just wasting your strength.
If they kill Pyra,
The
Rex
walls and
dies
floor are
too.
built to withstand great force. We cannot make a dent in them.
Let's calm down a bit, Rex. If we think calmly, we'll come up with something. Hey, you lot! Can you try to help us out here?
Your efforts are pointless. The way they built this place, it's essentially one giant stasis web.
Stasis web? Like those nets used in Torrigoth?
To lock drivers up together with their blades, and even leave us our weapons, they must have the utmost confidence. Perhaps we could break through given enough time. But by then it will be too late and the Aegis will be disposed of.
Disposed of? That's all the more reason you should give us a bloody hand.
I said it's pointless.
Morag, no.
We won't get anywhere. With brute force, that is.
Huh?
So many good thumbnail opportunities. I don't know which one to choose.
So what now, my prince?
This pisses me right off.
Say what?
I said I'm pissed off. Doing it for the world. My ass. How self-serving can you get?
How do you mean?
This country's strangling itself to death with its own web of lies and excuses. But just maybe our chum could break it free.
Rex could?
Yeah, he believes in us.
No faith, eh?
Hey, whatever. If you believe in him, my prince, I'm with you all the way.
That kid's heart is pure. Too pure for his own good sometimes. But isn't it our duty as adults to give him a little help with that?
Probably. You know, this is what I like about you.
This won't be easy.
Oh, quit it with your drama! When is anything ever easy for you?
Let's go.
I know the pain, Zeke. Nothing ever comes easy.
Okay, that should do it.
Preparations complete. What's going on, Tora?
Oh, both drivers and blades. Use ether energy to deploy arts, yes?
You can
Go
skip
on.
the lecture, Tora. Everyone knows that.
But right now, friends cannot, yes?
Yeah. There's something about this room.
Oh, but Rex and friends forgetting one very important thing.
Hurry up, would you? Just spit it out, Furball.
Could be friends forgetting Poppy is artificial blade?
Why would we forget that? She's been with us all this
Yeah,
time.
Tora.
Wait, I get it. Her ether furnace.
Rex correct. Thanks to friend Morag, Poppy now able to generate own supply of ether energy. Nothing barrier can do anything about.
Tora transfer crystal from Sword of Morag to Biter of Poppy. That crystal have enough energy stored for one use of arts. And Biter of Poppy use Earth element. So, through synergy with Fire element of Morag, power of arts is amplified.
If we hit it straight on, I doubt the door can withstand that.
Wait a minute. You stored energy in that crystal. How is that possible with a barrier?
Aha! Lady Morag has not used a single art since we arrived in this place.
What?
I had my suspicions ever since we entered the palace. So, I secretly asked Tora to refrain from using any arts either.
I see now. If our enemies knew Poppy retains her power inside the barrier, they would keep us on a tighter leash.
Exactly. Here goes. Step back.
Hold up!
Show them how it's
If you
done,
transferred
Poppy.
the crystal from the sword, what will you fight with?
I can generate a new one from Bridget's core. Don't tell me you didn't know about that.
What?
Seriously, you don't even know how blade weapons work. Give me a break.
How
Poor
would I know
Rex.
something like that? I've never lost or broken my weapon.
Pretty
Then
cop
I
down.
suppose I cannot blame you.
Moving along then. Tora, Poppy, please.
With pleasure.
Poppy power! Jet fighter!
We did it!
Good job, Poppy.
You made quite some noise, too. It won't be long before the guards arrive.
Good point.
Lady Pyra was taken below. Mayhap somewhere beneath the palace?
Got it.
Don't worry, Pyra. We're coming for you. Purdy, will you knock it off? Well, I'm gonna leave this episode off here. I kind of want to put Morag in. I'm shocked we aren't, like, forced to only use Poppy to fight. Because, you know, all the other people have, like, anti-core weapons, so... Oh, it's whatever. But, once again, this has been Rommie Lee. And if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you chums in the next episode. Have a wonderful evening.